We got ourselves Team Blue with a side switch off. We got ourselves Lenoa leading the charge as still a Demonology Warlock by the looks of it. We got ourselves Toasty, I think, still playing Affliction. Maybe one Black Destruction. If he's playing Affliction, I really hope he gets a good opener. We got ourselves ARS Arsonist? I think it's Arsonist. Except Arsonist, which I think is Arsonist in Russia. We're gonna call him Arsonist. We got ourselves a cat playing, I think, Assassination. And we also got ourselves Kill Love trying to go as a Moonwalker again on Team Fortune. We got ourselves the champs yet again. They stick together. We got ourselves Fortune, Canny, Atho, Ajax, and Snoopy. We don't know which one is going to go before. So the last, it looks like it is going to be Azeroth trying to see if he can claim a big old 1v5. And it looks like it's going to be Tosi. Lenoa maybe first? Arsonist? I think it's still trying to figure out who's going to be going first or last. It looks like it's going to be Catalina as I think an Assassination Rogue, unless it's going to be a sub-rogue landing a sap into Atho, forcing out adaptation at the very beginning. Atho is adamant to stick it out with that adaptation. It looks like it's going to be some mutilates coming out of Catalina. Getting a big old Mechagon Trinket worked onto Atho. Did they get a better version of the Mechagon Trinket? Already has Atho to about half his health. Atho having to go for a Shield of Vengeance. It's going to be in Venom, but it's going to get that Shield of Vengeance cut about just in half. And Atho's trying to see if he can get that shield to proc next to Catalina. Walking away before Catalina really gets offensive. Trying to get the shield to proc. Going to be kind of shot out of the Rogue. Looking for a Crucible. And actually that shield does get to proc back at Atho for a by Atho at Catalina for a second. Looking to sprint away from Atho as he's getting quite a bit of damage with the swings up and running. Actually huge damage out of Atho, man. Actually clapping right through Catalina. Evasion coming out for the Rogue. If Atho can get a Hodge and maybe a big Templars, that'd be great. Cloak of Shadows rotated by Catalina. Looking to maybe get some big damage onto Atho. That is going to be Twisted Appendage by Atho. Actually landing freebie damage onto Catalina. Look at all the shadow damage. They actually are ticking down for quite a lot. Another appendage right now. Actually might just be dead through the tentacle vanish coming out to try to escape the corruptions of N'Zoth. Mark for Thorn Athaman ready. Catalina. Oh my god, what was that? They just got obliterated there. I don't even know what you healed him just now. But Arsonist is gonna be up next as an Outlaw Rogue with the first boss, Rathian Trinket, trying to go for an interrupt onto Atho. Does land the kick onto a flash of light. Atho still has Bop and Bubble. That is an Outlaw Rogue. Needs to be aware of the stuns and the gouges that Arsonist might be rolling with. Actually got quite a bit of pressure onto Athaman. Regardless, is going to go for a vanish with an ambush to follow. I don't really know if you really want to ambush there, but it looks like he decided, you know what, I'm just going to keep at it. It's going to be Hodge onto Arsonist and Atho. Is he going to be able to go for huge damage right here? No wings available for him right now. Arsonist still going for that Crucible in order to get himself a bit of self-heal. That's going to be a float that actually slows him down a little bit when fighting Atho, and I think it kind of trips him up a little bit. Very, very unfortunate effect of that Trinket, but that's going to be a stun into Atho. Is Arsonist going to go for full damage right here? If he has a lot of versatility, he might actually be able to continue the pressure rolling. Actually, just staying toe-to-toe with the guy. I guess he's going to go for a double concoction playstyle. Atho needs to recover a little bit on health. Going to be early Trinket out of Arsonist. Not sure what he was trying to Trinket there. I guess maybe he was expecting a Hodge out of Atho a lot earlier. That's going to be Arsonist with double concoction with Warlock Hellstones. Lots of healing opportunity. Atho actually Trinketing out of the blind with adaptation. That's going to be stun onto the Paladin. Arsonist is able to get a bit of damage on Atho. Is he going to be able to stick around with the guy? Using Crucibles defensively. Cloak of Shadows coming out. Arsonist actually is completely out of defenses. Has himself Vanish coming out very, very soon. Killing Spree onto Atho. Does very little damage. The wings are back up and running. Stun onto Atho. He could stun him all day. He could pistol shot him all night. But in the end, he does have to sneak away Sneak away from the light. That would have been rhymey, actually. That actually would have rhymed pretty well. But so far, he's been able to go in and just completely harass Atho. Just throw every cooldown at the guy and still just maintain a bunch of health. Atho, I don't think, has even popped wings there once, so he could maybe set up for a set of wings. Going to be Hodge onto Arsonist. Huge Tempest Verdict, get him down to half his health. Maybe another Tempest Verdict to follow. Arsonist does going to go for a defensive possible. Does have vanish if things really go bad. Is going to vanish out of there. Did get hit with a Crucible, I believe, though. Self-heal Crucible. I don't know what essence Atho is rolling at this point. Maybe he is rolling for random wings. Maybe that's exactly what he's running. I feel like that as a passive should also be the go-to. Just because 1.6 minute long cooldown on wings. No, he looks like he is playing Crucible. Let's see, he's playing Crucible offensive stun onto by either. Oh, but the corruption actually killed Arsonist. What is this? He actually melted to the corruption. Oh my god, dude, Atha. Atha is a servant of N'Zoth. That's gonna be touching death onto Atha. He's gonna pop a Shield of Vengeance here when dealing with Kill Love. Kill Love is going to get hit by a Shield of Vengeance with Executor status. Atha goes for a Hodge. Kill Love trickles out of it. Atha got himself some wings. Try to see if he can get a Karma out of Kill Love right now. He might just have to. Kill Love popping in wall as well as diffuse magic. Atha having to go for a bit of a self-heal. Try not to use his bop or bubble. Just try not to use any of his big cooldowns. Fist of Fury coming out by Kill Love. Atha needs to get a little bit of damage onto Kill Love. Continue to self-heal with a bit of Crucible. More images coming out for Atha. Might have to bump or bobble here. Actually, try to see if he might not have to use either one. Maybe enough damage to get a Karma out of Kill Love. Looks like he's not one Karma at all. That's going to be maybe a dead monkey the way Atha may just use one more global. Oh my god. Kill Love got out of there with a bubble. Atha could have just stayed offensive. One more global is all he needed to take Kill Love down because he can't Karma into bubble. Oh my god, Atha was playing cat and mouse game with that guy the whole time. He was like, I want to get you low. I want to get you really, really low, but I don't want to use my bubble. But then when both of them are low and Atha bubbles, like, Kill Love can't do anything. It's going to be adaptation out of Atha. Karma coming out. Could bop it if he wants to, but Atha is actually just going to get a Hodge into Kill Love. He's going to go for a bit of a flash of light. I think he's just waiting for his corruptions to proc at this point, man. I think that's all he's doing is just waiting for corruptions to proc because they do quite a lot of damage. I mean, 2 rogues got slapped by those things while they're trying to run away from Atha. Like, if he can just do that with Kill Love, he's just trying to run away. And Kill Love actually just got nothing left. Atha eliminated him almost immediately. 5 minutes in, 5% dampening, and Toasty already gets smacked by corruption. Look how much damage that corruption did. It was 1 judgment out of Atha, and then a corruption. And Toasty is now at about 75% health. Atha, man, though, is going to have to use a bit of mobility to catch up to Toasty. Toasty tried to resummon a pet. Actually, Succubus going down does get a horror effect onto Atha, and it's going to trick it out of the Hodge, resummoning the Succubus. Is he playing that Affliction? If he is playing Affy, yeah, it looks like he is playing Affy. Look at the dots that are up on Atha. He's going to get himself wings up and running. Going to be feared by Toasty, which is so good. Haunt onto Atha with a UA. If he's able to let that UA sit there for as long as possible, the dots will actually do quite a bit of damage. And Toasty just trying to run away as fast as he can. That's going to be Reflect for Toasty as well as a wall. It's going to get a Dark Glare up and running. Atha actually does not have an answer for it. Having to go for a Flash of Light heals. That's going to be a stun around the corner. Does connect. Dark Glare is there. Assault and Atha. Atha without a bubble actually in a very dangerous situation. Like, you should really respect Affliction Warlock even on cooldowns. Like, normally Affliction Warlocks are not really all that tough. But look at the dots he's able to get onto Atha. Shield of Vengeance is up for Atha. Does get interrupted onto UA onto Toasty. The Shield of Vengeance is going to pop eventually for Atha. And Toasty is not looking that good. Does get a horror effect onto Atha. The corruption does proc it to Toasty. Toasty trying to see if he can run out of it. Can Atha get another corruption to proc to catch up to Toasty? And Stable Affliction coming out for Toasty. Atha is still at half-ish health. Going to be a Warlock game, but Toasty is just looking to extend the game for a little bit longer. Atha's trying to end it ASAP. Got to slow into Toasty. Toasty has got himself a Reflect. Atha doesn't have any health available. It's going to be a stun onto Atha. He's going to try to see if he can waddle out of here. I don't really know if he has a chance. That's going to be Lenoa with that second Felguard double Crucible. Atha goes down. Almost got a big old 1v5. Atha, the corrupted Paladin, does go down. Fortune is the last man that they need here to deal with Lenoa. Being a Woodwalker Monk has a massive advantage over Warlock. However, Lenoa trying to see if he'll fight through it. Is going to get locked down on his tentacle down, using the Void Operation to pour himself up. Mally rolling onto Fortune with a horror to send him away, running. It's going to be Demonic Tyrant with a stun. Fortune popping Diffuse Magic and a Karma right now. I don't really know if Diffuse Magic was really worth it. The Karma is there. I mean, he's looking to just end the game immediately. But Diffuse Magic would have at least increased the value of that Karma. Wall coming up for Lenoa, trying to go for Shadow Fury. He's going to get interrupted. Touch of Death hitting him out of nowhere with an 8-minute game. Atha with a 3.8 mil damage, 3 million healing. Being a Paladin and all. That was quite huge, dude. That corruption was insane. That was actually quite good damage. I am surprised just by how good it is. And that's after the nerf, too. Can you believe it? Good duel, boys. Good duel, everybody.